amazing piece of work, your first film. How did it all begin?
I think around a year and a half ago, um, when I was listening to this Johnny Cash song, God's Gonna Cut You Down. So that's when the song started, and I thought probably there could be a music video done. And I mean, no one was going to pay me or probably even going to watch that, but it was, yeah, just like you do something about it. And it was about a boy being chased by a cop, and then I started writing about the boy and the cop, and yeah, that's how it started.
Well, I'm sure some of you must have questions or comments for Vasan, so we'll begin down front. Yes? What camera did you shoot on?
It was primarily shot on the Red MX and a little bit of 5D as well. The days we didn't get any camera.
Yes?
I just want to thank you for bringing the film here and for coming all the way. Just wanted to ask you about the budget for this film and how you engage these really good actors. Like, how was your casting process?
The budget, you raised most, if not all, the film via Facebook, did you know? Yeah, how did that work?
The production cost a little bit around the crore mark, which is $200,000. And the actors, the guy who plays Ranjit, the cop, he's a very dear friend of mine. So he was always on the film right from the inception stage. And rest, I don't know. I've been I've been a casting director for Anurag for quite some time, but through the auditioning process, I always realized that it doesn't really work for me. The process of auditioning, that you give a script, it's probably an enclosed room. It's not even the environment where the actor can perform. So it was more like meeting people, engaging them with long conversations, and actually more listening to them than actually boring them with my talk. And through that you actually get to know as to what kind of people they are. Because in India, since the budgets are so low and you can engage them only for a particular period of time, you can't tell them like Heath Ledger, go and lock yourself in a room for a month. Because we neither do have the time nor do we have the money to pay them. So the idea is to cast people who are seemingly close as a personality to what the script demands. So most of them were cast through these series of conversations that we have when we met. A lot of them are non-actors as well, and actually the non-actors usually set the bar because they don't really have a burning ambition to prove to anyone, nor do they have an idea as to whether this is important or no. So they're pretty true, and yeah, picked a thread from there, and then probably let everyone know this is the tone that we need to follow, and yeah, that's how we went about it.
Yes, ma'am.
What was your favorite scene to shoot?
Your favorite scene to shoot?
There are two actually. One is with the grandmother in the end, when Mac comes back and he's quite excited to introduce Bilkis to the grandmother. So that's my favorite scene because the grandma used to forget everything. Whenever she used to open the door, she had a couple of things to do, like call the sister from the other room, meet Mac, ignore her, and a lot of information was given to her and she couldn't follow that. So a couple of takes later, actually, he just let her do whatever she wanted to do. But over there, I was kind of helped by Siddharth, Mac, who's playing Mac, because though he's a Malayali, he comes from the south of India, but he's actually very good at Marathi as well, which is the language of Maharashtra, which is the language which the grandmother speaks in. So he almost became like a grandson, and that scene kind of evolved and became quite intimate. In fact, I hadn't much to do there, so I was really happy with that scene. And this other scene was there in the boat between the two friends, and the friends advising as to what is he doing with his life. And it so happened that like the boat was really far away, and we had used a long lens. And I didn't know, and I wanted Siddharth to jump into the water, and the water was like really, really dirty. And a couple of takes, and he's just not budging, he's going on with his dialogues, doing his performance, and he thought he could get away. So I had to take another boat and go right across, and then get into the water myself. and from underneath his boat, I was practically screaming at him to jump. So, so actually, my editor keeps showing me that footage, and I really want it to be deleted and not to be leaked anywhere. So yeah, those two were my favorite days.